Yeah, absolutely. I think at first the thing that took me the most was the lack of physicality, the lack of like personal contact and touching and all that. It's a big part of our culture. And over here, I think in New Zealand, people have, that personal space and all. It's very common in Brazil that you would greet everybody with, kisses on the cheek and things like this. And here is pretty much inexistent. So that was really hard for me at the beginning. But yeah, and it's funny now that when I go back home, I found people are too touchy, and I'm like, okay, this is a bit too much. But yeah, the lack of physical contact was a big one for me at the beginning.
Yes, it took a long time for me to understand why people were so shy, so in some way distant, reserved. But it was, and not now, but it was just a perception from my own culture, but because today I understand very well New Zealand culture and it's easy.
Not really. Maybe the only one that I don't think is a shock because it's still pretty much prevalent is that in New Zealand you don't have a proper lunchtime. And I need my hour. Either between 12 and 1 or either between 1 and 2. And I'm most of the time teaching at the time, and I'm actually very angry. Because halfway through the lecture my stomach starts growling and I'm going like, yeah, this is what happens when you don't have a proper lunchtime. And I think that's kind of like something that has stuck with me. So you need to imagine that what you guys eat for dinner is our lunch, so it's really big, so therefore the hour. But I'm just getting used to kind of like grabbing a sandwich, which is not food. But anyway, that's another thing that I'm still battling with since 2003, so I don't think it's gonna go away, but hey.